once again, YouTube? It's jrzyxE Entertainment back again, and today we are going to be going over the top 5 worst starting rooms in Call of Duty Zombies. Now, please keep in mind before we do get started that these are only my personal opinion, and we're going to be covering what makes them a bad starting room, how long you could survive in them, and what they have around you to help you, and what would make it. Because I think that if it's a starting room, it should have something to do with the map. It should have something, at least, to do with the map. Maybe you go back there, and maybe there's something there that you get regularly or something. Or it's just like a cross path that you walk by every now and then. Something to do with tying the map. But anyway, without further ado, I want to ask that you please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and let's get into this. Alright, coming in at our number 5 spot, we have Shi No Numa. Now, Shi No Numa is a rather okay to play map. I rather enjoy Shi No Numa somewhat. It's an old World at War map, and it's kind of fun. But what makes its starting room so bad is that once you really get playing Shi No Numa, you never really go back there. I mean, there's not much. There's 2 wall weapons, which are alright, I guess. And then there's Mule Kick. It's not much. It's not. It's really not. It's not all that great, and the starting room doors, both of them, are 1,000, so it's a bit more pricey than regular starting room doors, and it's not that good. It's not that good a starting room. It's really kind of small, kind of tight. I know someone's gonna make a sexual joke there, but it really is. It's really small and tight, close quarters, and it's not very good. It's really not. I don't really like it at all, and I feel like it kind of sets the mood for the map, but not really. And that's why it comes in at number 5. Alright, coming in at our number 4 spot, we have the Buried starting room. Well, if y'all haven't played Buried before, which, why? It's like a really fun map. It's a really fun map to play. But anyway, Buried starting room is so small, so much tighter and smaller than the Shi No Numa starting room. And there's not much up there. There's no quick revive up there. There is an M14 and a dang it, what am I trying to think of here? Double barrel shotgun. I can't really think of the name of it right now. But that is up there, and other than that, there's not really much up there. It's very small. Well, there is in fact the LSAT that's up there, but you have to go down the map to get that. But I know someone's gonna say, well, you know, it's the bottom of that is kind of the starting room, because you don't have to pay to get to it. Yeah, well, it's not exactly where you start at, so I wouldn't really consider that a starting room. But the upper part of it, that's what I consider the starting room, and that is what makes it such a bad starting room, because there's just really nothing more up there, and you never go up there again. Never. Not unless you take the portal from the Witch's Maze, and even then you don't really go all the way back up to the starting room unless you have like a paralyzer. But other than that, you really don't go back up there, and I feel like it doesn't really influence the map any, and that's why it comes in at number 4. Alright, coming in at our number 3 spot, we have the Die Rise starting room. Now, people really don't like Die Rise at this point in the zombies community. I kind of enjoy Die Rise. Not really, though. Not really. When I go on Black Ops 2, I never play Die Rise. It's just there. I don't really like Die Rise. And the starting room doesn't help it any. There's 2 like high elevation barriers that zombies can just drop on your head and smack you in the face. And aside from that, there's this elevated staircase that you can easily get trapped on. There's 1 shotgun in the starting room, and it's the Olympia, and let's be honest, it's not too great. It's an okay shotgun, especially once you get the once you upgrade it or pack punch it to the Hades. It's a pretty nice shotgun, but it's not all that great, especially when it's not upgraded. But I don't really like it. You never go back there once the game started. You just don't. You never go back to the starting room. It's kind of just there for a place to start, and I don't like that. It doesn't really tie into the game at all, and that's why it comes in at number 3. Alright, coming in at our number 2 spot, we have 5. Yes, good old classic Black Ops 1 5. Now, 5 was... I don't feel like 5 was ever the best map ever. Like, no one was... Let's play 5. I love that map. No one was ever really like that. 5 is just, in general, it's not that good. It's not that good. Now, don't get me wrong, it's okay to play occasionally, but it's just not that good. It's too close quarters, and I don't like how the elevator system is there and you gotta wait for no, bad. That's a whole nother rant though. Whole nother rant. The starting room when it first came out was so glitchy. So glitchy. You could survive just by glitches to around kabillion. Like it's insane. It was so glitchy. So glitchy. And it's really close. There's those big 2 tables take up so much room in the starting room, and then there's 4 barriers, those 4 doors with the glass in it, and then off in the side room that no one even looks into is these other 2 barriers that are walls that if it's your first time playing, you won't even know it's there. And you could be in the starting room rebuilding a barrier, and out of nowhere you're getting smacked in the back by a zombie because it snuck up to you from behind and from the other room. It's so... I don't like it. I really do not like the starting room in 5. But there is just one starting room that I can't stand. Absolutely can't stand it. And let's take a look at that in a moment. Alright, before I reveal our number 1 spot, I do have a couple honorable mentions for this list. The first honorable mention is Shadows of Evil. Now, Shadows of Evil starting room isn't bad. It's not bad. I don't have a problem with any of the Black Ops 3 maps. They're all so wonderful. I love Black Ops 3 zombies. They're really nice maps. But Shadows of Evil starting room, I kind of don't like it because it's really absurdly small. Really small. But then again, it's only $7.50 to leave, and once you leave, it like puts you out in the center of everything. The center of where it all happens. And plus, it kind of serves a purpose because you have the Shadows Man's thing up at the top. So it kind of serves a purpose, and you do, in a way, go back to it quite a few times, quite often. And it does put you out in the very center of the map, right where everything's happening. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. And like I said, I really like Black Ops 3 Zombies. I have no problem with it. But our second honorable mention is jrzyxE. Now, the classic good old jrzyxE. The starting room for it's the elevation and everything. There's quite a few places you can get trapped. You can get trapped down in there in the door at the bottom of the stairs. You can get trapped in the pack-a-punch area. You can easily get trapped in one of its many corners. It takes quite a while for the zombies to come to the barrier. And it's not that great of starting room, but then again, it's the good old classic jrzyxE. Everyone's fan favorite. They even made The Giant, a remake of it, because everyone loves it. Everyone loves it. So it definitely didn't deserve to be on this list. And I'm not going to delay it any longer. Let's see what's in our number 1 spot. Alright, without further ado, I give you the number 1 spot. It is Shangri-La. Oh my goodness. I hate is a strong word, and I mean it. I hate Shangri-La. I hate it with a passion. Shangri-La is the worst map in Call of Duty history. But we're not here to talk about its map. We're here to talk about its crappy, complete starting room, okay? Its starting room is garbage. It's garbage. Straight up garbage. It's very small. Very small. Yeah, you go through it quite frequently. It does tie into the map, but it's so small. There's 3 entrances to the starting room from the back, like, spout thing, and then the 2 side doors. And then there's 4 barriers and monkeys sitting everywhere. And aside from that, the zombies like blend in with the bushes, so they can just come up to you and say surprise, and then just wreck you, like just wreck your life. And I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh my, I can't stand Shangri-La. I can't stand it. Oh my goodness, I hate it. I absolutely hate Shangri-La. The only good thing about it is the Pack-a-Punch location, and that's it. That's it. Everything else just sucks. I hate Shangri-La, and that's why it comes in at our #1 spot. Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope that you did enjoy, and if you didn't agree with any of my if you didn't agree with any of my 5 maps, please tell me the maps that you believe should have been on this list in the description. I'm definitely interested in hearing that, and I'm interested in hearing your opinion. But anyway, like I said, I hope that you did enjoy this video. It takes a lot of time and effort to make these, so if I could just get a like, it would really mean a lot to me. And while you're down there hitting that like button, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you do want to see more of my great content. I have music every Monday, top videos every Tuesday, and possibly a video every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So please just leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you do want to see more. This has been jrzyxE Entertainment. I hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time, I'm out.